Welcome. Welcome back to See Tarot. So it is Mystic Monday, and we're just going to do a quick reading here and see what is available to us. Okay. Notice and become aware of the fact that I didn't say a word while I was shuffling. That's a High Priestess energy. High Priestess energy is the energy of simply knowing, not needing to say much, because one simply knows the truth about things, able to communicate things clearly without speaking too many words. Ace of Swords. We have Five of Cups, Three of Pentacles. 5 plus 3 is 8. I did shuffle about 8 times. 4 of Cups here. Notice how we have 3, 4, and 5. The message I'm about to deliver is regarding someone's alignment. 5 of Swords. Another 5. 5 of Wands. Another 5. At this point, we have 3 5s. 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, and 5 of Wands. Major changes are happening. 4 of Swords. Notice how we have 4 of Cups and now 4 of Swords. 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4. Those numbers may be significant. Page of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. The Death card, Major Arcana. Interesting. And the Lover is right in the middle of the deck here. This is a twin flame reading. And once again, you can't really be too surprised with how my readings go. I've said this before and I'll say it again. The twin flame, soulmate connections, the karmic connections, any romantic connections that I read for, the outcome is union for the collective that I read for. Okay? That is simply how things go. I'm already now into a trance. Okay? And the way my reading will be is I will channel the energy. Primarily, I will read intuitively and I'm working under the assumption that you already have a basic understanding of the card meanings in the conventional or common knowledge sense. So this is an advanced tarot reading. So I will focus less on explaining to you the meanings of the card, and simply you can sit back and enjoy the experience of the reading, of me simply reading based off of a connection with divine spirit and a completely and totally energetically channeled deliverance of messages. I will point out only the things that will be most helpful and most useful for your highest good. Major changes are happening. Major changes happened in the past. Major changes are happening now. And what's in store for the future is an opportunity to learn new things, to go into a period of training, okay? This is something that someone is truly, truly nurturing as they venture into an entirely new world of major, major, major transformation. And the transformation is regarding someone's ability to love themselves. This isn't just about realization, revelation, or clarity. This is about receiving and being in awareness of an ultimate type of truth, of a truth that simply cannot be denied. Cannot be denied. Going back to the middle of that deck there, that Lover's card, okay? I will humor you and shuffle the cards if you need to. But whatever cards are meant to come out will come out. If I channel them and they come out, they are meant to come out. The Tower and Justice. It may be a little bit shocking, but like I said, this is all for your highest good. Justice is coming out again to remind us that all of these things, especially the decisions that you make, are going to have a lasting impact on you and your person for the rest of your life. So what I'm saying here very clearly, this is my energy at the moment, Queen of Swords, towards you. I am simply going to tell you and communicate that sword that they just gave me, that Ace of Swords, okay? I will be providing it to you in this vibration in which I am telling you things exactly as they are, without bias, without any opinion about it. The reason why the Five of Cups is here is because someone has been in a vibration where they're in a sense downgrading. They're downgrading every time they go into a state in which they are negotiating their self-worth with someone else. And what's needed, what is required here, is this Four of Cups, rejecting this kind of behavior, this type of attitude, living in this type of vibration in which you are negotiating your self-worth. Because what it's doing is it's decreasing your value in the perspective, in the eyes of your person. Because in essence, you are degrading yourself when you have the desire, or you feel compelled to negotiate any aspect of your self-worth. The reason why the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands is here is because there's a tremendous amount of inner conflict and fighting, resisting your true self. There's also an energy here of someone resisting a connection. I'm getting it's maybe not you, but your person. There's a resistance about something because there is, what needs to happen is that something needs to heal. There's an aspect. There's a deep wound about your person that needs to be healed. Needs to be healed. Needs to be healed, absolutely. There are major changes that are coming that are going to knock you off balance, I want to say. It's going to catch you off guard. Okay, and it's a change. There's some really positive energy coming through now. It's the energy of something that you've been really anxious about, really worried about, really doubtful, really fearful about. When you finally face it head on, that thing you've been avoiding, that conversation you've been avoiding, when it finally happens, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. You're going to be pleasantly surprised. And I want to say it's actually going to put you in a state of peace, because all you have to do is just face it. Face it. What I'm getting with this Five of Wands is that this conflict is entirely illusionary. It's an illusion. There is no conflict. There is no problem. It's an illusion of a problem. You've created a perception. You've created this idea that something would be too difficult, too much. You've created this scenario in your mind of a Goliath. You've created a monster, I want to say, out of a situation. You think that it's worse than what it really is. But when you have the courage, remember that word, courage. When you have the courage to face it, what's going to happen is that, you're going to become a lot more confident. You're going to become a lot more confident. And then you're going to realize, wow, that really wasn't as bad as I thought it was. There's also here a suggestion, a notion from divine coming through, angels wanting you to have faith about a situation. You have a lot of inexperience when it comes to knowing how to handle something delicately. And this is speaking directly about the fact that when someone gets very upset or very emotional about something in their life, it's very difficult for them to handle. I want you to understand this Queen of Pentacles. This pentacle here, the possession is typically understood as an earthly thing, anything with pentacles, right? However, I challenge you, because the message that's coming through very clearly is regarding the fact that the greatest treasure and the greatest possession that you would need to learn how to nurture is something that you don't have very much experience about. And I want to say it's about how to love and take care of yourself. No one's here saying that you don't love yourself, but loving and taking care of yourself in a new way, in a new way. That's what they're saying. The divine wants to completely transform you. The divine wants to change your life completely by teaching you how to take care of yourself and others, even family members, friends. It's going to take you to a whole new level of really being able to take care of anyone. Interesting. Spirits, guides, divine universe, give me more for the Five of Cups. I said courage. Okay, we have the Strength card here confirming that message, and the Six of Swords about a change in your direction, moving up and out of that energy, that vibration of negotiating your self-worth here. I'm so grateful that Spirit is making this very clear in the cards, because this is coming through very powerfully at the moment. There is no need to negotiate your value or your self-worth. That's a very specific message for someone regarding your connection, your relationship. It's going to require a lot of courage to stand up for yourself and to preserve yourself, to separate yourself from your love interests, your person, and remain intact. This is the energy of moving away from the direction in which you've cleaved so intensely to someone else's energy, okay? It's going to require a lot of self-discipline, a lot of courage, okay? And a complete rejection of the idea that you are anything less than magnificent. Plain and simple. Spirits, guides, divine, please clarify the Three of Pentacles. The Emperor. This is a twin flame reading. This is divine masculine's energy coming through. And it's here. It's absolutely here, confirming this message about this sense of negotiation. And this clarifier is pointing towards the divine masculine as the source, And this is authoritative. So there is an energy. There's an energy that you're connected to in which you feel that you constantly have to, maybe not constantly, but it's an energy feeling the need to prove your worth, to prove how worthy you are, how attractive you are. The divine has a message for you regarding that, okay? This Four of Pentacles is here explaining the fact that you could hold on to a connection that is at a lower vibration, right? This is speaking directly in reference to the vibrational state, the strength of a connection. You can have a Four of Pentacles, or you can have a 10 of Pentacles. It's entirely up to you what you want to settle for. And I do have to say that again. It's up to you what you want to settle for. Because what's meant for you is more. Wheel of Fortune, your destiny. What's meant for you is more. Clarify the Four of Cups, please. We need some more for that. Shocking. It's going to be quite shocking, some of the information that you're going to receive in this reading. And the thought of having this 10 of Cups is almost foreign to you. This is the energy of knowing that it's possible to settle down with someone, to find the perfect someone, to take your connection to the next level, right? But this is the energy of knowing that it's possible. The message is, you can know that it's possible, but to live it, to experience it, to really, really, really have it, and not just think about it, fantasize about it, know that it exists, but to have it, to receive it as a blessing it's going to rock your world. It's going to be quite shocking. Absolutely. Can we talk about the Five of Swords, please? You've got two cards for this. The Chariot, potential. This is pure potential. And the Six of Pentacles. So what's being resisted here with the Five of Swords is the potential of bringing things into balance. What's being resisted is imbalance, really. Someone is not interested in tricks with the Magician. They don't want to be fooled. This is the energy of someone who's really resisting being played a fool. Absolutely. And you know what? Good for you, because it's like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. There's no more. There's going to be no third time. This is the energy that's coming through very clearly. I'm picking up on someone's energy that is quite literally just very powerfully grounded. And there's also an energy of someone who, like I mentioned earlier with these cards here, there's another party, another collective of energy that's at a little bit of a lower vibration. And I mean that to say simply, the vibrational state is the alignment. Someone is out of alignment, and quite a few of you are in alignment and searching for more. Searching for more. But what I'm also seeing here is that regarding the amount of conflict and resistance here, the truth of the matter is anything that appears to be or seems to be unmoving is never truly not moving. In science, we understand this. In physics, we understand this. There's never a time where nothing is happening. Something is always happening. Keep that in mind. I want you to remember that. Can you give me more on the Five of Wands, please? Thank you. The Five of Wands, this conflict that you're experiencing comes from a false sense of protection here. It's you or your person. If this is not you, this is absolutely your person. This is the energy of being disillusioned into believing that fighting the connection is going to protect oneself, but really someone's fighting the connection. The reason why they're fighting the connection, if you really want to know, is because they fear intimacy and they fear vulnerability. It's also the energy of someone who, I'm feeling their energy right now. It's like that wounded bird. It's the energy of, it's almost like, gosh, have you ever seen those commercials where they talk about children who are impoverished in these third world countries, or animals who've been beaten and abused? This is that energy of someone who's just been hurt so many times that it's almost like they don't even know a good thing when they have it, and they're so afraid of getting hurt again, even if they're being loved to the fullest, right? It's like it's so difficult for them to fully accept. They're always fighting because they fear. It's almost like they want to hurt someone else before they get hurt. Interesting. And there are some karma at play here, right? With this Wheel of Fortune. We need to know more about what's going to bring this healing. What's going to bring the healing? This card came out in the reverse, so I need to just address it exactly the way Spirit's giving it to me. What's going to bring healing is something that they know. You or your person knows intuitively what's best for you. And what's best for you is calmness, is peace, is for things to just be calm in your life. What you need is stability. Chaos, or it's even like little things, like perhaps having things unorganized. Like it's the energy of like something as simple as organizing a drawer or a desk or a pantry. Just doing something to create organization and peacefulness in your environment can affect you on the inside and the internal. Someone really needs to sit in silence, right? High Priestess, this was the energy that I was channeling in the beginning. I shuffled about 8 times in complete silence. Typically, most readers, even myself included, will start that process of reading during the or introductions. Many people do introductions, talk about their channel, and really I was just completely in a trance. Okay, and what was happening was this High Priestess energy coming through, which is simply not having to say much. It's the energy of being able to just simply say one sentence, and it holds so much power, so much energy, so much weight. It makes such a big impact. There's not much of a need for too many words. Okay, and being in that vibrational state where you don't have chaos going on, it's the reverse, it's peacefulness, is going to hold such a powerful energy to make such a lasting impact on someone's life. That's exactly what that's about. Let's see what's going on with this Page of Swords. There's a message coming through. Okay, we do have the 6 of Wands and 4 of Pentacles. This is a third number 4 that's come out. We have 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords. This is 4 of Pentacles now. 4, 4, 4. That's about balance. That's about stability. It's about union. It's about commitment. It's about being committed to being successful here with the Six of Wands. What's going to help you be successful? At the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. There's a very high level of seriousness and commitment and self-discipline that is required, which is going to bring an immense amount of success in someone's life. This is the energy of like just buckling down and getting control of your life. It's very strong coming through right now. And there's a message here about holding on to a dream of the future, whatever it is that you desire, that you want, especially if it's commitment or marriage with the Hierophant. There's a need, like I said, to get things calm in your life, to get quiet, to be a little bit more in control of yourself, to have more self-discipline, to get on a schedule, to be organized, okay, in the 3D. Can we talk about the Queen of Pentacles? Intense passion here, because we have this Ace of Wands and this King of Wands. This is a person showing up here. This is fire energy, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And what I'm saying here with the Queen of Pentacles, what needs to be nurtured is that passion, is that desire, okay? This is also about, there's an energy here of there's someone showing up out here who is fondly really thinking back, going over and over in their head, thinking about memories of an experience that they had with you. And when they think back on that experience, it fills them. It's like a reigniting an energy. It's like you spent time with this person and they cannot stop thinking about the experience that they had. And they're holding on. This person is holding on to memories that they spent with you and they can't get it off their mind. It's like, and it feels great. It feels so good to them. And it might get a little like intense when they think about it. But to avoid getting, a little X-rated, I'm just going to keep it simple and just tell you they are almost like obsessing about you. Let's talk about the Death card. 3 of Cups with the Hermit. Okay. So one thing that's going to bring major transformation is, wow, the message just came through. You are your best friend. There's like a period of introspection, kind of like this retreating back to oneself. Also an energy of like getting back to things that really make you happy. That is going to give you a real breakthrough. So for those of you who are serious about getting into union permanently with your person or deepening a connection that you have, the offer is that the Death card here represents some transformation, and it's almost like a key. It's like a gift. Like, here, are you ready for the next level? Okay, well, you need to transform. And how you're going to do that is, it's so easy. It's actually going to be quite pleasurable. It's going to be enjoyable for you. You just need to get back to the things that you truly love, right? Go deep, deep within. Look at the things that really make you light up. Look back at the things within, the things about you, the things that you truly love doing that make you feel happy. Think rainbows and butterflies. And it's going to have to go like deep, deep within, maybe even back to childhood things that you may have enjoyed doing. Interesting. What else do we have here? We have a King of Cups, someone else showing up here. This is water energy with the cups. So this is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy here with a 2 of Pentacles. Someone here is kind of in a balance, trying to figure out a decision. I have to split the deck. This is related to a karmic situation. Okay, someone is still kind of on the fence about whether or not it's meant to be with someone. And what it's already coming through. There's no need. There's no need to keep thinking about it, because this person is your absolute. This is a wish come true. It's like a dream. It's like getting everything that you want. in one person, right? And there may have been something that maybe changed your mind or made you feel doubtful, but what I need to tell you is to have hope here and be positive. You need to be optimistic. There's something about this person, and whether or not they end up being your twin flame, I need to say, it's going to be extremely important that this person is in your life. Yeah. Knight of Wands, they're going to save you from a situation. They're going to bail you out like big time. That's the truth. Queen of Swords. This person is going to be so extremely important in your life. I can't say that enough. The Fool card is here to say it feels risky. Okay, even hearing this, right? For those of you who are still kind of going back and forth in your mind, it feels like a big risk, right? To love again, to give your all to this person, or to take things to the next level, or even put yourself out there again. It feels so risky, right? But what I need to tell you, wow, this is the energy of your person. King of Pentacles energy is extremely nurturing. It's like, this is the couple here, right? Queen and King of Pentacles. I mean, regardless of gender, really, it's a perfect pairing. It's two people who equally nurture a connection. That pentacle is like the connection itself. It's like the energy of really treasuring a connection and treasuring a person. And that's an experience that's absolutely worthwhile. Okay? Okay, let's see. What else? We do have this Four of Wands coming out with this Knight of Cups. Wow. Someone is contemplating marriage or proposal here. With this Knight of Cups, this is contemplation of giving an offer. And the offer is to commitment, okay? In whatever shape or form that comes in. But it's truly like taking the next step in union, in commitment. Okay, I've shuffled all of my decks thousands and thousands of times. I've cleansed them. It really doesn't matter. Like I said, in all my readings, these cards, they're just paper. It's about the energy, okay? And there's no coincidence. There are no accidents. The Lover's card, the Four of Wands, the Two of Cups, and a lot of certain cards tend to always come out in my readings because of the fact that the collective that I read for, okay, is meant to be in union with their twin flame, or they are in union. There's really no ways of going about it. No other way. You're headed towards union. Okay, and I'm just here as a guide. As a guide. I'm here as a guide. There's another message here coming through regarding, okay, so we have, interesting. So at the bottom of the deck, we have this Eight of Pentacles here. There's something in the works here. There's something in the works. This Two of Pentacles just fell on the Five of Swords. So that whole message, if that was resonating for you, this is going to be significant for you as well. So Two of Pentacles, Hanged Man, and King of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles. There is a work or career situation at play here. And there's someone here who feels torn about the type of work that they do. Someone here feels a little bit unfulfilled, okay? It's like the energy of knowing that you can do more or make more, but not necessarily wanting to give up what you do. Okay? Interesting. Interesting. I'm also seeing here the energy of it's like this is all about the future. There's really not much here. There's like slight, right? Because this Two of Pentacles body language is a little conflicted. There's one leg that's pointed towards the right and then one foot that's pointed towards the left. Okay, these gestures are small little hints and clues that we're getting in terms of the direction of the energy, whether it's future or past, but primarily a majority of these cards are facing towards the front, which is in the present moment, and then with the Eight of Pentacles towards the right, which is the future. So I'm picking up a lot of like recent, past or current and future, mostly future energy regarding what someone's going to do with their life or what they're going to put their effort and energy into. Okay. Someone also doesn't really want to sacrifice, I want to say, sacrifice what they love anymore. It's the energy of deciding that you're going to just you're still on the fence about it, but you're really seriously considering and thinking, maybe I should stop what I'm doing now and really go after what I love. Okay. There is the energy here of someone who's just tired of going back and forth with themselves about staying in a career for financial reasons, and there's no passion in it. There's no passion in it. Ace of Swords with the Six of Swords. Now I need to communicate with you something regarding some changes that are going to be happening. Spirits, guides, universe, divine messages for their highest good. Something huge is about to change. Divine masculine. This is concerning divine masculine. What's going to change is the desire, the intensity, the level of passion. Okay, this heavy, heavy, heavy Aries energy coming through. All right, as well, just so that you're aware. And this is Mars too. Planetary astrological influences are impacting this connection. So, and it's quite intense. It's quite intense. What specifically is going to change? The way that someone communicates. Okay, it's going to become a lot more, I want to say a little hasty. Okay, so if someone was communicating in a very hasty or kind of black and white way, that might be changing very soon. And also someone who may have communicated in a way that lacked passion. Okay, with those two cards, the Ace of Wands and the Emperor, it's about to get very like spicy, intense. Okay, someone who maybe did not communicate. You or your person, you're about to be filled with so much emotion. It's pouring over. Okay, King of Swords. Yeah, there's this energy of like in the background. It's there's some restraint of trying to go about things, trying to be cool, calm, and collected. But the amount of passion and romance and intensity of someone's connection, I'm picking up on that connection. Your relationship is about to get extremely intense. And because there's just been so much suppression of feelings, suppression of exchanges, of really so many things that could have been said, so many things that could have been done, happened between you and your person, hasn't happened. So that has built up this intense vibrational energy, this frustration almost of things that really needs to happen. Absolutely, divine feminine was going to come out and clarify, confirm. Divine is confirming this. Absolutely. We had the divine masculine with the emperor. Now we have the empress. Okay. This is absolutely twin flame energy. I cannot do a spread without these cards ending up coming out. Okay, and this is just confirmation. There's no validation for me. This is just for you to understand how the energies work, and when they present themselves as clarification of the message that is channeled energetically. Ten of Swords here is expressing and here to confirm the other message about self-sabotage. and a need to become more disciplined. And I want to say that message was specifically for divine feminine. Okay. And this Two of Pentacles, now this is about the fourth or fifth time Two of Pentacles has come out, because there's something that I missed. There was a message that I missed. Someone's going to be a little bit disappointed and heartbroken because there's a lack of balance. Someone's divine masculine. Someone is a divine feminine primarily, but their divine masculine is out of balance within themselves. Okay, and then also there's a specific message about learning how to avoid breaking your own heart. How do you avoid breaking your own heart? By keeping things in balance. Quite literally, divine is showing me these Two Pentacles as two people, divine masculine, divine feminine. And it's like temperance. I'm seeing temperance as well. There's a higher vibration trying to come through and express this message, which is very clearly about the fact that it requires finesse, it requires balance to keep a connection afloat. And that is what you and your person are learning to do right now. And you may not understand, you may not know it all, but ultimately it's all about keeping things in balance. Keeping things in balance. Okay, one more. The final thing is related to the manifestation with the Queen of Cups. What you're manifesting is your future. And the final message, the outcome card, is everything that you've been manifesting. Your thoughts become things. So everything you've been thinking to yourself, writing to yourself, feeling, you are co-creating with the universe the experience that you're about to have. And there's nothing that can be done to change what's meant to happen as well with this Wheel of Fortune. And this is the outcome. Okay? Everything, every moment, every embrace, every kiss, every memory. I keep hearing that song, every kiss begins with K. That might be significant for someone. But truly, this is the outcome, is this manifestation of what's meant to be. This is, again, the second or third time this card has come out. It just can't be any clearer. Okay? And before we end, I'm going to do a quick bonus with the Oracle cards. Okay, so we'll get some more messages out from the divine as points of suggestion, advice, or even more clarification if it's needed, or confirmation if someone's looking for a sign or a message, anything specific. Okay, we will get that through. And this is a clear quartz. Some of you may recognize it. It is an amplifier. Okay, it's a very beautiful crystal. It helps to make sure that messages are clear. And in terms of vibration, it really amplifies natural things, natural energies. So I mentioned the fact that in numerology, we saw there were so many fives, right? And in numerology, the number 5 really has a lot to do with change. Number 5, you can look that up. It also is conflict or chaos, but really it has a lot to do with like changes in someone's life. And so a lot of times that can kind of like set someone off balance, right? And your life, your sense of balance, your sense of purpose and groundedness has a lot to do with your sacral chakra. Okay, and chakras are sometimes classified into different colors. The root chakra is red. The sacral chakra is orange. Okay. And so these cards are organized by chakras, okay? Okay, this is upside down, so we'll just turn it over. So what we have is change. Okay, this is confirmation of those messages. In numerology, okay, this is not magic. This is just reality, okay? When numbers repeat themselves, it's communicating a sign, a message, okay? And like I said, the number 5 has to do with change, okay? Can be conflict, it can be struggle, resistance, okay? But one way or another, even if it seems like things aren't moving, things aren't changing in life, there's always something happening chemically, biologically, in physics. There's always movement. Like our bodies, every chemical reaction is an explosion. Okay, we just can't see it with the naked eye. And what I need to tell you, what's coming through from spirit now at the moment, is there are intense changes happening. This is like I am visually seeing, it's kind of trippy. There's like visions of chemical reactions and explosions. Someone is falling in love, okay? Someone is falling in love or is going to be falling in love, and it's going to rock their world. It's going to feel like, and there's a connection here as well. Someone who's already connected to someone spiritually, like whether you've met this person or not, it's the energy of being in a connection, and many of you are already with your person or are in awareness of who your person is, and that love, it's about to change. And it's going to change in a big way. It's like a deepening, like it's like things are going to be taken to a very deep level here. Okay? The lesson, your soul lesson, something to help you in the near future, has to do with your solar plexus, okay? And the mantra is, I accept responsibility for my well-being. This is clarifying and confirming the first message that I gave out about someone who is struggling. You know, everything is not rainbows and butterflies, right? That's the reality of things. But what we can do to help our manifestation and get to the next level of what's meant for us, to receive those blessings and move forward, to ascend in our journeys, to deepen the connections that we have with our romantic interests, to improve our friendships, to improve our finances, right? We have to remove blockages. We have to remove blockages. There's no way that you can get from point A to point B. It requires an ascension, a raising of the vibration. And what's going to liberate you in the next coming energy cycles is the ability to release blame. And I want to say this has nothing to do with, I mean, it may for some of you, but heavy energy right now is about learning to stop blaming yourself. Okay, someone carries a huge burden and feels guilty, and I'm really not a big fan of some of the other energies that are coming in right now in reference regarding you. Okay, and what I'm feeling right now is this empathy for you at the moment. I'm feeling it right now all at once. It's just like this, I'm feeling what you're feeling, and you're tied to someone who's really good at making you feel guilty. You are. There's someone in your life who's energetically entangled with you, who's really good at making you feel guilty. Okay? And it's kind of fed your subconscious mind, that part of your mind that really kind of tells lies, okay? And there's really nothing that you should feel bad about. Okay? You need to accept that. You need to accept it. Okay? You learn to accept the things that you can't change. And there really are some people who it's their own hurt, it's their own pain, their own trauma that it kind of creates blockages, but it has nothing to do with you, okay? judgment. Understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So this is the vibration. We're moving up. Notice how we're ascending more towards these violet colors. We are quite literally raising the vibration. And this energetic message right now is to love tenderly, to accept the messages, to accept people for who they are, and move on. And having empathy and understanding that everyone has their own challenges. Okay? Everyone does have their own challenges. Because the reality is we all have a different purpose. Okay? We all have different purposes. Okay, and we get into relationships and we get into connections. Everything is a relationship. We are all connected, like this beautiful sacred geometry here. We all are connected in some way. Okay, and many of our relationships. This is a very powerful message for men. I'm going to say all of you, every single one of you. There is a higher purpose to your relationship. It's the energy of something I'm struggling to put into words. It's that twin flame connection. One of the purposes of the twin flame collective is to raise the vibration of the collective. Yes. Okay. Let's get one final card for the outcome. One final card for the outcome here. And I'm channeling right now like the sun card, just this positive, optimistic kind of energy of just things just working out and being positive. And I feel the need to tell you that things are going to work out. Like there's no need to worry. There's really no need to worry. Spirit is saying there's no need to worry. Stop worrying. Everything is going to work out. Final outcome card. Success. 6 of Wands. Your mantra here is, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Beautiful. That's it. All for your highest good. Be blessed and be well.